Alrighty, this is Aussie Gamer 17 and welcome to another edition of Achievement College. Today we are playing QUBE 2. It's just launched on Games with Gold, free for the month of December. So if you haven't got it, pick it up. And I'm about to show you a step-by-step guide to get all of the achievements and how to solve all the puzzles and basically 100% complete the game in pretty much a single playthrough. So let's not delay things any further and let's get into the game.
Warning. Atmospheric instabilities detected. Initiating emergency oxygen supply.
I understand, I promise.
Okay, we're kind of in control here, but there's not really anything you can do.
Oxygen systems effective. Loading user interface.
You can move around and look
Let me
around.
know if you're still good for our call tonight. Can't wait to hear about what you've uncovered today. Poppy says hi. Speak tonight. Love you.
But there's actually nothing that you can change or can really do just yet. Just let it play out, have a bit of a look around. Now there's going to be a lot of dialogue in different sections of this game while I'm trying to tell you or show you how to do things. So for those sections,
Anyone help me.
prime example right now. For those sections, you'll just have to watch what I'm doing and follow along if that's what you're doing.
Please.
I may not be able to explain every single little bit. I'll do my best though. The game itself will take us, I'm looking at hopefully less than 3 hours, depending on where I have to stop and listen to different dialogue and things like that. Alright, once again, we're still just letting this play out. Okay, so there's an interesting start. I never played QUBE 1 though. I'd never even heard of QUBE 1 or QUBE 2 until it got announced for Games with Gold. But if you ever played Portal, it's definitely reminding me of that. And here's our first achievement.
Mayday. This is Commander Emma Sutcliffe of the Vitruvius mission. I am stranded in an unknown location.
Story-based,
following mission
obviously.
Success. Are there any survivors out there?
Hello? This is Dr. Amelia Cross. I'm picking up your signal. I repeat, I am reading you clearly.
This is the start of Chapter 1.
I don't know what's happened, but I need help.
Just follow the
Try
linear
and remain
path.
calm. Your systems are slightly damaged. I can't identify what your rank was either. Looks like you're suffering from cryogenic-induced amnesia.
What? What are you talking about?
You must have been part of Vitruvius, tasked with destroying the cube. Damn. The escape pods must have brought us both back to the origin planet. That life suit you're wearing, you can manipulate the cubic structures with it. We used the same design to destroy an extraterrestrial object that was on a collision course with Earth. You may not remember, but if you listen to me and do as I say, we may actually make it back home. Do you understand me?
I don't know what the hell is going on, but just tell me what I need to do.
Okay. I've detected a human distress beacon coming from the peak of the structure you're in. Your signal is weak because of this blasted sandstorm. I can't log on to you. That beacon is above the storm. If you can just make it there, you should be clear. If you rendezvous with any other survivors, I should be able to use my teleporter to extract us all and get home.
Right. Okay. I think I can do that.
Yeah, so from here we've just followed the path, quite linear, all the way through to here. And we're going to get our first little tutorial just now.
Use the gloves you are wearing to change the structure around you. You should have access to the launch pad function, code-colored blue. Try placing one on any white cubes that have a frame using your left glove, then stand on it.
So we've got what we'll call the blue power now. We use it to turn a white square blue, which turns it into a little launching pad.
Jesus! I wasn't expecting that.
You better get used to it. It may just save your life in here.
Do the same thing with one of the squares
I'm
here.
losing signal because of the storm. Keep climbing upwards. Contact me if you find anything strange.
And then the same here, we're going to use it to launch us across the room.
Hello? Can you
And up
hear
on
me?
the other side.
God, what have I got myself into?
And again here. These are the basics so far. And in this next room, we're going to come across orange cubes. And what we do, we activate them with right trigger and it sends out a platform. Jump on top of that. And here we want to activate the bottom two orange platforms. Use this little cube over here to jump on top of those. Activate the third orange, and as soon as it comes out, jump on top of it, and there we go. And the game really follows this sort of pattern. We enter a room, solve the puzzle to gain access to the next room, and from that room, we then solve another puzzle, and it continues on and on like that. Alright, activate this bottom orange platform. Use that to get up to here, but before you jump on the blue launching pad that we just created, turn around and extend another orange platform here so that we can launch onto it from here. Now you don't need to turn around like I do here. I was thinking there might have been another orange platform. There isn't. Just use blue on this one and launch across.
Emma, I found something. Oh, still no signal.
Now we go up and interact with this with right trigger, and what it does is gives us the orange or red power now, so that we can turn white cubes into what the game calls, I think it calls them red. They look pretty orange to me. Yeah, so the game calls it red. We can now turn these white cubes into red using left trigger and then right trigger to activate it. And there's another story-based achievement. We'll get plenty of those along the way. Use RB to switch back to blue. Use that to launch up. Alright, moving on, we can change one of these cubes into a red, extend it out and use it to climb up. Whenever you get a new skill, it usually starts quite basic and just sort of builds and builds and builds. Now, what we're doing here is extending that orange platform so that it stops us from flying over this, I guess, stage. If I could make this jump. So jump into there, we hit that orange platform and it allowed us to land on here. Now we'll just use this to get up. So yeah, just showing each little puzzle, and now we move on to the next elevator, which will bring us up to the next chapter. Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but definitely getting Portal vibes from this game. And here we are in Chapter 2, the ropes. Here's another little thing. We can activate these with right trigger, and it just acts like little mini elevators. Nothing too complicated there. And we use these again once we can activate those arrows on the wall. So use this to get up to here, and now activate it to move across and jump across. So showing us the basics with those as well. The game does a really good job at just sort of introducing new mechanics almost every room, it feels like sometimes anyway. Alright, extend the orange platform. You can see what we're going to do. We're going to launch onto that. Okay, and then activate that to go up and jump across to another blue to make our way across.
Billy, can you hear me?
Emma, reading you loud and clear.
How are you doing?
Making progress, I think.
Good. Listen, I wanted to ask, what do you remember before waking up?
I don't. Not really. I think I was heading towards a job, a dig site in Scotland. I was in a helicopter with my team.
And you don't remember what happened?
No, I don't. Are you interrogating me, Emma? Because it sure as hell feels like it. Emma? Oh, God damn it, this stupid thing. I best continue.
Okay. orange, extend that out so that we can get across here. Before you activate that, we need to put this in the right place and send us up, and use a blue to jump across to that platform over there. Send us back over here, and we can get up here. Now we need to move this back down. Very similar thing here. Shoot out an orange platform on the other side and use a blue platform to jump across to it. And then we need to send this back up using that. There we go. And we make our way up to another elevator here. I don't think this one takes us to a new chapter. Let's have a look. Could be wrong actually. Might be chapter 3 starting now. Find out in a second. Yeah, there it is, the start of chapter 3, House of Leaves. Make your way through here, and now we
another type.
Have green cubes. Activating them just sends out a green block that we can use to help climb and things like that. The structure
itself can duplicate and grow.
So, create a blue to launch the green across here to help us get up here. Okay, don't do what I did on my first run. I cut it out here, but first use the orange, then the green to create that platform. Then what you want to do is move the orange back so that the green drops and we can make our way up. Simples. Alright, moving along quite nicely. Alright, trying to remember what to do here. Alright, yep, we need to move that across. Create a blue. And then, as you can see, it just will continuously bounce up. We're going to move the platform back across. Now you want orange. Red, sorry, red. And extend the platform, catch the brick. Head back up here. And use the blue platform here to get across to where we just left that. Now we're on top of the green brick. Move this platform back. And we need to be on top of the green brick to be able to, or the green cube to make that jump. Alright, these walls here that you saw just there on the right, if we hit them with a green brick, they will open. Just like that. Okay, and we've got another one here. We need to figure out how to get a green brick over there, and we'll move that platform across. The blue catapults the green into the wall or the door, opens it up for us, and through we go. Now we're going to need to move that back over there. Got a little puzzle here, so extend that platform out. Similar thing here, a blue launching pad, a green brick, send it over there. Just like that. I think we need to move that platform back. Up we go. And if you're quick, you can activate the platform while you're in the mid-air, and that's it. Nothing too difficult yet. Okay. Head up the stairs. We'll get another section of a dialogue.
Emma, can you read me?
I'm reading you. Are you all right?
I've come across an exterior space. The storm has cleared up and, well, there's life here. There's water and plants.
That's unexpected.
This doesn't look accidental either. The structure of the space, the organization of it, it looks purposeful. It reminds me of my husband.
In what way?
Oh, he works with plants.
You should move on, Millie, before another storm comes.
Agreed. Speak soon.
And now we're heading up to start chapter 4. Usually quite linear when they're having their little dialogue, so nothing for me to really explain during that. Just follow the path ahead of you, really. Alright, and here we get our green ability. Same as before, now it's just going to let us turn white cubes into green cubes.
Detach function. Code colored green enabled. Recommended action. Place green cube.
Another story-based achievement there. They're quite generous with those so far in the game. Some easy gamer score if that's what you're after. I think it's also a good game, so it's not just for the gamer score. Okay, moving into this next room. A few little tricks here that we can use. Alright, we're going to turn this middle one into a blue so that we can get across the other side. So launch off that. Now extend out an orange platform here. Red platform. And then create a green over there to launch it over on top of this red and use it to climb up. Maybe it's just my screen a bit funny with the colour. It looks orange to me. Okay, next room. We're going to use a red and a green to help us get up. So if we extend a red there, use a green here, and use that to climb up. Now you have to hop up. You can't actually... what did I do wrong here? Okay, so back where we were. Now we need a green here. You can't have two of the same colour at once. If you create a second red, the first red will disappear and then launch across on a blue. Pretty simple once you figure it out.
Millie, I've been monitoring your position. Your suit readings show that you've gained quite a bit of altitude.
Does that mean I'm nearly at the top?
Not quite. These structures, all paths should lead to a central core. If you get there, we can figure out the best way to get you to the peak.
How do you know all of this?
We trained for a long time, Millie.
So what do you think these structures are? What do you think these structures
they have
are?
internal machinations and seem to perform tasks with no need for external input. A cybernetic system of sorts, reacting and adapting. The gloves were built to change that, or at least divert its functions temporarily.
But what's their purpose?
All I know is that we had to stop that vessel from colliding with Earth. The structure you're in, God knows what they're used for. Anyway, let's focus on finding that beacon as soon as possible.
Okay, I was just waiting for them to finish chatting. We just need to move this platform to the right. Create a red platform here. And now we want to get a green block over here. Alright, so change that to blue when it's high enough. There we go. We've got the green on top of the red, and now we can use both to climb up on our left here. And just a simple blue launching pad to get up to the next level. And onto the next room. Alright, now the game teaches us that we can actually delete a cube that we've created just by looking at it and pressing the X button. Alright, start off by creating a red on the left and then a green to fall onto there. Send that across there. Now what we want is put a blue here. We've got one of those doors on our left, and then use X to get rid of the red, and as simple as that, on we go. Just a blue to get up here. Sometimes they trick you with all the extra squares or cubes, make you think that it's going to be more complicated than it actually is. Okay, move that platform across. Going to create a red on the bottom left here. And then we're going to use the platforms behind us to get over there. That one we actually need to be green. Create a green cube, use that to climb up. Make a blue one here and use that to launch us over to where the red is. And send us back to our left, and we should be able to just jump across here. Okay, approach this statue holding a big cube here, and we're going to be able to interact with it.
Please, take me.
Take me!
My heart beats
But I want it to beat.
for you.
I want to become.
Come one.
She said we would become.
Come one. Don't leave me on my own.
Not without.
Her.
Emma,
What? What is it?
I think it's human, or was. Now I don't know what it is. A statue. And it was saying something. No, not saying. A radio transmission of sorts. I don't know, this is messed up.
Millie, whatever it was, it just means we need to find the location of that signal as soon as possible. Okay? Then we can find a place to rendezvous.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Let's just keep going, okay?
Alright, up we go again. Moving on, it's not the start of a new chapter or anything like that. Chapter 5 won't be too far away though. And we just dropped down this hole. I'm not sure why you would. I wouldn't have done that if I was her, but anyway.
Emma, I've emerged into a large chamber. Can you tell me how far I am from the beacon?
Your altitude shows that you're about halfway there.
There's a strange machine in here. I'm going to investigate it, see if it can help me find my way around this place. I can't decipher this, Emma. The language is like nothing I've ever seen. There are some things I can make out in illustration. Like, it seems to be a physical transportation machine, an elevator or monorail that ascends. It's hard to understand. It's connected to the 3 doorways by these large cables. I wonder if it's something that can be powered, taking us towards the beacon.
What was that?
I have no idea, but whatever it was, it seems to have turned this machine on, and it's opened one of the doors.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to follow this cable and find out what this machine does.
Be careful, Millie.
Yeah, didn't want to talk over that dialogue, but basically once you interact with that machine, it'll open a door for you, so follow that through to the elevator and down we go, and we will start chapter 5. Here we are, it's the start of chapter 5, it's Tangled. And we're basically going to be following all these big wires in order to power up a reactor and then power up that big machine that we were looking at earlier.
Emma, can you read me?
I can. The signal's a lot better now.
Good. I found what these cables are connected to. It looks like a power reactor.
Do you think you can power it? Is it safe?
I don't know if it's safe for sure, but it certainly does something. There are 4 doorways connected to it via cables. One of them seems accessible. The door behind me is also locked, so it doesn't seem like I have much choice.
Alright, so just this door over here is
Follow the
open.
cable through the open door and see if there's a power source connected to it or a way to open these other rooms.
Got
It's
it.
the only way we can go for now. Down to another elevator. And we want to be going up, not down, but we've gone down, down, down the last 3 movements. Left, Aussie. You need to go to your left. I was trying to remember which way. There we go.
It looks like these cables lead through to more rooms. I'm gonna follow them, see if they connect to anything that can help power that central machine.
Blue and
Good
then
idea.
red.
Let me know if you find anything useful.
Up we go. And we've got some new sort of mechanics in this room as well. Use a green cube on there. It's like a pressure plate switch. These blue ones, once you step on them, they stay activated. So we can get across here. So it taught you the yellow and a blue pressure plate. Pressure switch, whatever you want to call it. Alright, we'll just use a blue launch to get up here. And another room with 2 yellow pressure switches. Okay. So if you stand on this one, we'll be able to get a green one. So create a green over there onto that pressure switch, which then activates the platform that's right behind us at the moment. So that we can use this to get onto it. And we delete the green cube to send the platform back across. Just like that. A lot going on in this game, so hopefully it's easy to follow along. Alright, all fairly basic. Use a green here and then a red. So we can use the green to get onto the red, and up we go. Alright, here's a bit of a tricky one. I gotta try and remember myself. Okay, so green down to there, use a red to push it onto this pressure plate. That's so that we can get across here. To activate the blue one, all we need to do is stand on it and then it will stay activated. There we go. So we've created half of the stairs across there. Now, that red one that we sent out is so that this green one that we shoot over will stop, fall onto there and create the rest of the stairs.
I've not seen this technology before.
Alright, so
I wonder what it does.
you can just sort of jump down towards that fan and it shoots you back up. And the higher you fall from, the higher it will send you. So now we're going up even higher. We're going to create a blue launching pad to send us as high as we can into the fan, and it'll shoot you all the way back up onto the other side. That's how we get across there. Really is introducing new mechanics pretty much every room. Just gets more and more complicated as you go. So we're standing on this pressure plate. Let me try and get the right one. No, not that one. We want a red platform to raise out of there. We're going to use this to block us from these fans. And across we go. And just use a blue to get up here. Okay, now we've got to climb up here. We're going to use a green to get us on to a red. If I push the right button. And then get another green. And up we go. Alright, here we have another tricky one. So extend that red platform on the far left up there. Use a green one onto a blue. And that's how we get it onto that pressure plate. That's moving this right here. And then we use this to get onto the original red. Easy peasy. Okay, now you're going to need to turn it green, but we don't want to get it to spit out the green block just yet. You have to stand on this platform and then activate the green onto that pressure plate so it raises the platform we're standing on. And up we go. I'm thinking I need to slow down a little bit, so I may do that just to explain things, especially as these start to get a little bit more complicated. Now, what we're going to do is send a green one across to where we're standing so that it keeps the fan on. Then all we want to do is stand on this pressure plate. If you turn around, just created that blue. We're raising that door or barrier. And now we're going to jump off this blue pressure plate, blue launching pad to send us all the way across here. There we go. Okay, and here is the power source, I guess we'll call it.
Emma,
So activate that.
cable is connected to a terminal. It seems to have sent some form of energy back to that reactor and unlocked the other doors in this room.
Another
Let's check it out and
story
follow the other
achievement.
cables attached to the reactor. Let's see what's behind these doors.
Maybe you're onto something here, Millie. Report on any changes.
Alright, so that's the room we were in earlier. Okay, we can hop down here. There's no fall damage or anything like that. And we're just going to use blue to get up here. And head across to the open door, which is on the right hand side of you. That's the door that we went in earlier. And now we can head across to this one. Alright, now we've got that door up there that we need to open and then get through somehow. Alright, if you look over here, we need to turn this one up here green. And then red over there. Extend that out. Turn this one into a blue. And then drop down the green. Alright, now if we stand on this, sends that across in front of the fans. And then we just use X to get rid of the red. And boom, door is open. Now we need to do a very similar thing, but using us to get across there. So get the red up again. Alright, I don't want that blue just yet. I want that out of our way. Alright, but we do want that blue. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use a green block. Once we shoot a green block out of there, it is going to land on here and move the platform back, but we need to be on there. So just stand about here, shoot the green block out, and then get in behind the red. Turn this blue. And then delete the red. And over we go. Alright, now just simple blue up. Blue up. Go and power this up. Alright, now we can go back actually the way we came. Back into the big room with the reactor. Or the big power thingy. And we're going to go follow the third wire now. Alright, so we need to go up there. Here we go again. And into this room. Alright, so if we stand on this one, it turns the fan on. And if we stand on this one, it's going to make this platform come down. Alright, so what we need, we need that platform there. Ooh, actually, so what we're going to do is make a green one over here. And a blue one there. Blue, I said. Alright. And then turn the fan on. There we go. Now get rid of that. We want a red one here. Let's raise that up. That'll let us in here. Blue one there. And then delete the red. And over we go. Just like that. And another blue one here. Now, we just need to get up onto that platform there. So create a blue one here. Up we go. Alright, now, we need a red here. It's going to help block us from that fan, because when we put a green cube onto this pressure switch, like so, we're going to start moving. Now you need another red to block us from the second fan. And there you go. Now we can power up the third and final wire for this little area. Follow it back down, and we're going to go back into the main room. And we need to go across this other side. We need to launch up here, launch up here, and head this way. Oh, my mistake, guys. It's actually another wire. I forgot about that. Okay. Which room are we in? Okay, yeah. Alright, stand on here. Alright. Green over there. Drop that down over there. Alright. Blue there. And then drop another green so that it shoots across to here. And hop off here, and we can go over here. Just activate this so that we can get back up here if we make a mistake. Alright. Blue. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, we need another green to come out of there. And make this one red. And extend that out. And then we can shoot across to it. Alright, and to get this platform to move back, we need to get rid of the green below us by making a green here. Hop on top of it. And up we go, and we can activate the final wire this time. I should be right.
What is that?
I think whatever you're doing in there is having an effect on the greater structure.
Let's hope it's a good thing.
Back to the main chamber.
Be fully powered and is sending something back to that machine. I'm gonna check it out.
And all the way back to the original machine now. Almost finished chapter 5. And stay tuned for chapter 6 for a missable achievement. Just got to take a couple of elevators first. Alright, just basically following this green cable, I think. Alright.
Emma, from what I can tell, this machine is powered by a third, and another door connected to it has opened. How fascinating.
Okay, Millie, I trust your judgment. Let's see if it actually works as you think when all thirds are powered.
I'm on it.
Okay guys, you just need to hop onto that elevator to end chapter 5. But there's the bell. I'm going to have to call it a video, guys. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. If you're finding it helpful, please remember to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, post a comment, all that good stuff. And until next time, class dismissed.